AD.
It ain't live.
You're live.
Uncensored.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Good evening, family.
Are we in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see.
We're in there like Flynn.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. Like Flynn.
Earl Flynn, you know, back in
Oh,
the
I thought you was talking about the preacher.
day.
You said, mm-mm. And we live, baby.
The guy that be saying down the baby, down in New Orleans, baby.
Why you didn't put our name on there?
I didn't put y'all name on there.
It just say all I see is.
It's season 1, episode 1, because that's what the beginning.
But is our name on there? So when I share.
Yep, it's on there. It's going to say name on there.
You sure?
Did you see what I was talking about?
Wait.
I just told you what I told you.
Nope. She was like, no eating on the set.
Oh man,
Where did you get that food from?
Rogero's.
Oh, I didn't know they had potato soup.
Potato leek soup. Yeah.
Potato what soup?
Potato leek. Potato and onion.
That's
Leek
French.
is onion.
What's leek?
Italian.
Oh, my bad. Italian.
Don't give me the line on this show. The name.
Wait a minute, we just shared it out. We thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This is our Thanksgiving Eve special.
Very much so.
Very much so. And this, Adrian, you do your introduction. This your show. I can still.
Well, this is our what you call it, the Thanksgiving.
No,
Eve
but I did it. I called
special.
it season 1, episode 1, the beginning. This is the beginning.
But nobody knows who we are.
Welcome to
yes,
season 1. Okay. Beginning of the AD Marie. Anyway, season 1, episode 1. Take
ready? 1. Take 1. Cameras rolling. Yep.
It's rolling. Welcome everybody.
Welcome. Where Mickey go? Mickey, we need our producer on the set.
We do.
I was about to tag you. I don't have to do that. How was your day today?
It was definitely great. I can't even hold you up.
I did. It broke my feeling trying to bite into that Halloween candy.
What Halloween candy was you trying to eat?
Baby Ruth. I enjoyed it. It's resistance. Yeah, it was one of them. I'm straight.
Now the Kit Kats is it. Kit Kats, and I guarantee these dum-dums.
Oh, hold up. I got to respond to Jamaica because I see she in here. Gonna hire this season 1, episode 1. I thought it was the
because this is the beginning.
Because it was the beginning.
This is the beginning.
When she came in, she didn't get a full season. Jamaica.
That was, you know how they show trailers. That was the trailer.
That was like
we were preparing you for what is
do they
to
call
come.
it? Like pilot. That was the pilot.
Yeah, that was the pilot
season.
This the season.
Where you get a good 3 episodes to, you know what I'm saying, get your audience up.
Yep.
And that's what we did, and that's what we're going to do.
pilot.
We're manifesting greatness after this, okay? Because we're gonna let y'all know something.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. It was so much to talk about. I mean, like, what you want to start with today on this Thanksgiving Eve? I've been busy
on this
baking my pies.
Did you sell them?
No, man. Nobody want to support a black business.
All right, I'm gonna share the post and see if any of my people
post.
Black pies.
Go to my page, y'all, and look at my sweet potato pies. Nobody, y'all not really supporting the system. That's cool.
Support black business. Not every black business, but support black business. I haven't even supported yet, so I can't even tell you how they taste.
I'm gonna bring y'all one for free. I'm gonna sit there while you eat it too.
Okay.
What you laughing for? I'll bring you one too.
One of them patty pies.
Wait, Miss Sister Audrey said they was Miss Minnie pies. Well, wasn't that lady in that movie?
Yeah.
Hey, big sister.
Hey, family. Hey, Amy. We love to support the people that tune in. Oh, Marsha Williams at the beginning of what? It's the beginning of AD Marie Uncensored podcast that y'all gonna be seeing every Wednesday.
Yeah, that you're gonna be seeing every Wednesday.
Marsha, the beginning of the end. Marsha
I like
Williams. That's Dr. Weaver's nail tech.
I know exactly.
Yeah, that's her daddy is Joe Davis. That they named the firefighter building after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should have called him back as chief.
You hear me?
I'm just saying.
Oh, they could have got me since they want to hire anybody. I mean, I would have did it.
You did it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they could have.
I got skills.
They went back and grabbed
So you know what's
somebody.
going on, huh?
No, I'm just saying because right now they say you ain't gotta have no qualifications. I'm saying that. Then they just have somebody there with overqualified.
Man, I was so hurt. I was scrolling. It was like a late night post, and I seen.
What's up, Trevor? Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Trevor? Marsha cracking up. They could have had your daddy back. Marsha would have said, everyone on this side, I'm gonna have all the other people on this side, and we're gonna divide it right down the middle. You guys want to act like it's 1963, so I'm gonna show you how 1963 was. Yeah, that's how Mr. Davis talks. So he would have did that. Wouldn't have been scared about it either. Is tonight call-in night? I didn't know we had a phone number to call in.
You know what, Becky? You know what? We got to start doing that. I got to bring the other phone.
Yeah, so we can have call-in night.
Yeah,
that would
you
be
know what?
fun.
Starting next week, we're going to be having call-ins.
Yeah, we'll do a call-in night on the Uncensored show. And then, so anyway, yeah, so last night before I went to sleep, I was scrolling through Facebook and I seen the post by the deputy chief.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Miss Carrie, and she said it's official, and I'm looking like,
peace out.
What's official, you know? And I want to look in there and see, you know, trying to.
When I saw it, because I saw it this morning when I logged in on Facebook, because you know I got to do my daily. Mm-hmm. I saw it. I saw the date. I said, today, last night. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. I went to sleep.
Mm-hmm. She gone.
What you think?
Man, I think she just heard that voice that said, "Run for the hills." Run, Forrest, run.
Forrest, run.
I don't know, but that was quick. She was gone quick. But see, and then they reached back and they got the guy that was there before Mr. Joe Davis.
Mr. Wiggins.
Right. He was there before Mr. Joe Davis. Mm-hmm. No, wait a minute. Mr. Joe Davis was the first black firefighter. He was the second. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just saying. That's how long he been out the force.
Okay.
So, and I'm thinking to myself, you go back and you get this guy, and you got a lady, African American lady at that. Right, made history first.
That knows that knows the station, that knows the firefighter, that knows
everything.
Was there when changes were met? You know what I'm saying?
I heard this lady got qualifications for her qualifications. Okay. Like, and she loved the city. And so when I seen that, I was like,
it's like a slap in the face.
Right.
Because so what you got me sitting right here. Here's the time for you to
like
do
you
something.
Can shine right here because you know
right
people
here.
Mad at you.
So you can shine right here.
She overqualified for the damn job, okay? Overqualified for the job. And so it's like, you know, she sitting there with her hat and her shiny shoes on, and like, you know,
then you say,
everybody mad at you already.
Yeah.
Because of you know, you done got rid of the Chief Bart. Mm-hmm. So here's your way to kind of pick yourself back up and, you know, off the wall and put yourself back together again.
We need the Gotti song.
That Gotti song? I don't know the Gotti song. See, I'm a little older, Adrian. But this is uncensored. We can play them little young songs. Okay. But what I'm saying is that He looked over the lady and he did not redeem himself again.
It's sad.
And I mean, I don't know, why she left so soon. One could speculate,
I would love
she
to.
she
If
would
somebody, if listen, let me tell you something. If I was sitting there, ready, overqualified. I mean, my resume is stacked, and I'm already here. I've been here through everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm sitting here in your face, like, oh yeah,
Hey, Deputy Chief, overqualified.
and you call somebody from a whole other room,
a whole
that
nother
ain't been
decade, century.
I'm just saying. I would have been like, no, you got me messed up. You out of exit stage left this immediately.
Well, one could assume the writing was on the wall.
You hear me?
When she didn't get chosen, it's time for you to hit the road. You better go and get up out of there.
Yeah, because
someone's smelling right about them sweet potato pies. While they laughing at mine,
nobody buying them.
I'm just saying. Someone right about that. His mother would say, something ain't right about that.
Yeah, right, I was just going to say, well, somebody knows. When I saw that posted, that was the first thing people were talking about was, looks like a cover-up. Looks like a cover-up.
She just got out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right, Future.
When he posted the who the chief was,
an interim chief.
Yes, let me tell you something. The city is crazy right now. It's spicy, as I said before. It's spicy in the city. Hot.
I like that, spicy.
I mean, from every angle that you look at it.
It is.
From the chief, the election, the violence in this. I mean, come on now.
8-year-old drive-by was 14-year-old or something like that. It may have been both of them.
I mean,
for a 14-year-old in the drive-by shooting.
Yeah.
This weekend. We hear that all over the news.
Hello.
So it's like, why are we not reporting the news? That has me.
It's spicy.
People need to know about stuff that's going on.
When you smell it, you're like, okay, that's cool.
That's why we come on at 6 o'clock, so you can have real news source.
Yeah.
And find out what's going on in your city. But back to Miss Carrie. 11/22/22. Again, congratulations. She sent me a beautiful message today, and thank you so much. That really meant a lot to me. I think she was trying to go out quickly, and I was like, bloop! I blasted it everywhere. She was real thankful for me being so thoughtful about her. But it's like, again, she didn't say anything. Lord knows, don't. She didn't say a word. But I wonder, and it's just me wondering.
Just you.
Just me wondering. Was he trying to get rid of her too? I mean,
it makes you wonder.
When you sitting there and you see that someone from 20 years ago has been named interim chief, you the deputy chief, that means why the fire chief is absent, you assume the role and responsibilities of the chief, just like the deputy mayor. And you got overlooked, young black lady, because I don't care how old she is, she's still a young black queen. Let me say that. Young black queen. And it could have been her time for history. But it just that in itself was sad. I'm like, throw the whole damn department away. I wish you the best. But throw the whole damn department away. And because people was messed up when they heard about Chief Barton.
People, firefighters.
She said firefighter. Yeah.
This is not made up or a joke. I know firefighters who said, I'm out. Like, at this point, I think I might have to go.
Wow.
This actual firefighters not thinking that.
I mean, but then how fast do they have like an academy or something they go through? Because 18 then left already. 18 have left, and I can't give you the time period, but it's been this administration. 18 firefighters have left, and like how many more? And that's not counting the two chiefs. So now we up to 20. 18 plus 2 is 20.
So you know math.
I know math.
Gazintas.
Gazintas. I know math so well that I also know how to count and to count them damn books they was trying to balance this week. The canvases almost made you spit out your potato soup. Girl, I swear that lady said these books are fucked up. I swear I heard her say that. That's what I thought.
Listen,
did you?
I thought I heard the same thing.
Oh my God! She was just like, these books are fucked up. That's what she said down there. That's what she said.
We're not gonna talk about Gloria. I'm not gonna get into it with you. I said, oh my God, Gloria is hot. Okay, hot. She don't know who to protect herself for the mayor.
She was talking so much. She was gonna talk herself right into a hole.
Clink, clink. Just like baby girl. But let's talk about the fire.
Let's talk about it.
Because I said, let's talk about it.
What?
Because you done got me talking about it.
Oh, what happened? You said somebody posted something. Oh, what was that post? That
they post. Flint got all these people talking, but they won't talk. They won't tell on the mayor.
That's what the Mitchell Crystal Cooper posted that.
Yes, ma'am. But y'all won't tell on the mayor.
She said all of these. What she say? All these snitches, informants. But y'all won't tell
on the mayor.
Better tell me.
I wish this was tea.
It is tea. Sweet tea. So what did you think when we were looking at the canvassers all week? I mean, shout out to Art for going down there sitting all day. Lord have mercy.
Because he did.
Yeah.
The meeting.
Which one?
Which one you want to talk about? First one?
The one that they had Gloria at, where she was.
You want to get straight into it?
I just want to go. I just want to go right to the one where Gloria is at, where she was saying,
"To me,
look, I don't know," and the people over here, and I loved it because I knew Sharon was almost to that tipping point.
I thought she was gonna jump over the table one time.
Sharon was right here,
like
tipping point. And Gloria kept going, and Sharon said, "Look, I don't work over in your damn office." Yeah. I was like, "That, yep, yeah. She better shut up." And well, I'm just saying, and they asked for this email, and I don't know what email they was talking about, but Gloria swore before God that she sent that email, and they was like, "Okay, just go send it to us. Just like go send us the beginning of the email that you said you already sent." All of that don't even matter now. I was like, well, okay.
She was way on the defense side.
Okay.
But
and then just went and dragged Paul Davina. Just had Paul Davina sitting there.
Yeah.
I was like, Davina, say something, girl. Say something. She was like, my coworker back there knows. Davina. And I was like, Davina just came up there and sat there, reminded me of Clyde. I'm serious, make it remind me of Clyde. Just Paul Clyde, just taking all the hits. Just all the hits.
The question I have for y'all queens, the question I gotta ask. How do y'all feel about the local news? No, better yet, I got a better one. How do y'all feel about the conspiracy theorists acting like it was nothing did wrong at the Genesee County, was it campuses? Am I saying that right? balance. How do you feel about that? The people that acting like it was nothing did wrong.
Because I think it's just because who they supported, you know, that's how they gonna think. You know, probably would be the same if it was the reverse. I just think that's just a natural reaction. That's just my honest opinion. And so, quiet on the set.
Because we reading? Somebody said.
Why she gonna switch her voice like that? Go ahead and read the comments, Miss Jamaica. Go ahead, child.
Do you think somebody said? Do you think the mayor will be charged in the fire cover up? They got some questions.
Okay, well let's get to the questions and stuff tonight.
Yeah, because they
go ahead, AD. What you think
with the fraud? Falsifying the documents, covering it up, the whole cover up.
Do I think he will be? I hope he should. Okay. I mean, they let everybody else get away with the water. So why do I think anything will be different now? Everybody turns a blind eye to that. The people who really got that in the voice that can make a difference with us, why do I think they're gonna protect him just like they've been doing? They protected him during this election, people's friends. You know what I'm saying? Like he's protected. Why do I think he's gonna go to jail for this? But maybe 10, 20 years, people will see.
Another question was, why did he wait until after the election to fire Chief Barton?
So it didn't look like a cover.
What do you mean? I was just saying, like, if we hot right now, if he would have did that before,
it would have been like, oh yeah, you're doing something. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Okay?
That would have been. That would have been political.
Because I didn't talk about this, but I literally was in front of Bethel, right? 8 something in the morning, right? This lady came up to me and was not to me. Sorry, he came up to that dude who looked like a better version of Neely that he had at Bethel that morning, right? Said, "Why? What do you think about this and that?" I said, and he was just saying, "Why would they bring it up around this time? Because it's election season. So do you think it's a cover up? I'm supporting them, but this and that." Like, I wanted to say, "Ma'am, what?" Now, had he fired the chief before that outage, is not all this stuff not making sense? Why would I be getting rid of people that, you know what I'm saying, aren't supporting me? Why would I be doing that before the election? Because it's gonna make it look like I'm covering up something. Right. But now you get rid of them after. So I wish I knew who that lady was. I hope whoever that man was that was sitting there at the polls with me that morning at around 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9 o'clock, can sit here and tell me to my face, and Claudia Perkins, you too. When you told that lady, you talked to the FBI and said that, John. You said the FBI said it wasn't a cover up. Claudia Perkins, you too. That's what I'm just saying. I just want y'all to listen. I'm gonna tell you that's exactly what they said to this lady, and she still supported him. I said, you got to be sick in the damn head.
All right then.
You sat here and questioned them about, well, what do you think about this? You think it's really a cover up? So, lady, you really feel deep down in you that it's a cover up, but you're still gonna support him.
AD, sister, Vicky, we enjoying the show.
No, but I feel the passion behind it.
I'm just saying. And then he had all 20 of them people that came out there still weak. Friends, weak, because y'all know the truth. That's weak. People died. Stop playing.
Yeah, you're right. Babies.
Like, yeah, kids died. These kids were innocent. Yeah. And you still, yes, put them in. Because I don't care about that. These people died. That's stupid. Yeah. Imagine if it was your kids. Yeah. But you don't really put yourself in that situation. You think about it when somebody says put yourself in there, but you don't really put yourself in there. You put it in for that time being, but it's not true. So you're not really there. You don't have the real feeling. But if I was that mother, I'd be sick that I don't have nobody backing me up.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. The highest form of government.
Not even
help me.
Not at all.
You know, so it's like
they're following what the police or I'm sorry, not the police.
Oh,
the firefighters say.
We got one with them too.
I mean, yeah,
so
because you do. Because what about the dude, the police officer? Exactly.
The no police
Same
case,
thing.
But you know what? Councilman Mays broke it down and said that he said Mayor Neely introduced the bill when he was state rep to end all police chases. He said so it's an embarrassment to him that all the police chases and crashes and stuff is happening in this city.
Listen.
So of course he won't admit to that. Go ahead.
So somebody said the mother and father want justice. They deserve justice. This is Gloria Campbell. She has a few comments. The mother and father want justice. They deserve justice. And then she said, did y'all see Charlie LaDuff? He blasted Neely.
Oh, I seen part of Charlie LaDuff on the second one when he had Martin on there, just like a glitch of it. But I think I seen the first one when he was talking about it. I think, but I can't remember enough to like have a conversation about it right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I haven't.
No, he blasted him. He put it out there.
Go on my page, the Mickey Jordan. Dr. Mickey Jordan. Page.
Dr. Mickey Jordan.
I'm a doctor now.
A doctor of what?
Shit, everybody else is a doctor. I can't be one. Don't worry about it. I have my degree tomorrow.
It's in the book.
Call me Dr. Jordan.
Dr. Jordan.
It's on my page.
It's on your page.
Yes, I show all Charlie LaDuff
You
stuff.
say if the mayor can fake a degree, you can. All right,
it's Stafford.
I am a
Dr.
doctor.
Jordan.
I'm gonna get you a chair, pull up behind the mic while she's in there talking.
My Stafford right there went to. I am a doctor now.
No, you just call her Stafford. You can't say because if something goes wrong, it's just a Stafford. There's no name.
You can't put no name to the staff.
Yeah, it's just
okay.
a Stafford.
When did you fire as my staff? I get a new one tomorrow.
Mine get fired from a job I ain't even have.
Because when the shit come out that I'm not a real doctor, when it come out I'm not a real doctor, I don't want you to take the blame.
I won't.
It's just one of those staffers.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
This from my sister Becky Brown.
Uh-oh.
Now this family here. She said, if folks put Claudia on the school board, folks better look for a different education institution.
You ain't lying.
Because baby girl will lie to you. When she looked that lady in the dead in the eye and told her I talked to the FBI. And they told
that's
me.
all Adrian talked about the whole day.
I can't believe she looked that lady in the eye and talked, because you really lied to like. I can't look you.
I know. I remember.
Dead in the eye and tell you.
As soon as I got there, she was like, "Let me tell you what Claudia told this lady." She talked. No, you called me first. She called me first and said, "Claudia told this lady she talked to the FBI."
I asked her on Facebook, Claudia, please respond to that post, please. I'm waiting to hear the answer.
Did the FBI do the investigation yet?
No, FBI didn't nothing. Look, he getting blasted from all kinds of angles.
I'm just asking because she talked that to somebody.
That lady said, she lied. I talked to the FBI.
She lied, but I don't, back to what Becky was saying with her being on the school board. That's just weird that's weird to me, because I think me personally, she said she came from a union background and negotiating and stuff, and then she ran for city stuff a few times. And I just don't understand the people that run for the city stuff and then they jump over to the school board. It's like two different entities. Totally different. It's a whole different set of laws and stuff on the books, different from municipality laws. And I just don't understand. Like, it just felt like you just want to be something. Like, people just want titles around here. Like, and social media has really messed up a lot of people's minds with that. Like they really feel like they have to have a title or be on some board or be something to be somebody. Like you don't have what was you doing before social media? You don't have to have social media or Instagram or TikTok or Twitter to validate you. It's like, come on now, let's not forget where we came from. But we do things for likes and views for the wrong people, and for the absolutely the wrong people.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I was getting off into my emotional speech for today. But
That's all right.
but
I was listening to you.
we talking about the children. Them children, man. I heard Art say them kids they got over what $100-something million, and they still ain't got no new schools.
No.
So like, what's the plan? And then I don't even know half the people on the school board. Like I don't know where they came from.
Yeah.
And then you got Claudia and you got Joyce McNeil. I refuse to call her a doctor. I will not ever do it. I will not ever call anybody that has a blind mother a doctor. I'm not doing it. And so you got her on there, and that just makes up for y'all can't even help the kids set up their Chromebook.
You calling them old?
No, I ain't calling them old. I'm just saying, hell, if I got trouble using the Chromebook, I'm
know
just
for
saying.
damn sure y'all got trouble.
I know they got issues, and
so you calling them old?
I ain't saying they old. I'm just saying they
old.
seasoned.
Okay.
They seasoned.
Marinate.
But hopefully they can bring back some new ideas. I don't know.
Well,
this shit ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
You're right. Well,
it's not. The school board is they competing with the council.
I was just gonna say city council.
Yeah, with the council.
Yeah.
Council, you gotta say it with council.
And I gotta say to my sister Becky Brown, I don't trust her neither.
Who is that? Becky said she don't trust that Melody lady. Like I said, half the people on there, I don't know where they came from. I don't know them. I don't know who Melanie Rutherford. I think that's her name because I see her on their slate. They push them names so hard. See, that's how a lot of people just win because you just hear the name so much, and then they had money behind them.
They said she ran for everything, council thing for the web. Now she's on the school board.
Yep, that was Claudia. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how people she came from the union to the city, and then they jump over to the school board. Like that's two different set of laws, two different. And quiet on the set.
Look, they said Becky Brown said, "I don't trust the Melody lady." Alexa said, "Don't trust the mayor either."
Man, y'all better. Man, that's Coleman Young. That's the new Kwame Kirkpatrick Young.
No.
Sheldon Hill.
Yeah, he on. No, we don't put him on Coleman.
Don't put him on Coleman.
He might be Kwame because his ass about to go to jail allegedly.
Allegedly.
You throw that out there for you. Whip something on me.
Right. Like you hurried up and said allegedly. Everything we say is allegedly.
Hell yeah.
Gloria Campbell said, "Hopefully the FBI will come in and investigate." What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think the FBI needs to investigate this the fire and or the election?
No, that's
both.
I definitely think they need to investigate the fire.
But that canvassing board, did y'all watch that?
I mean, I'm just saying, you had one lady say she signed the name on it herself.
She made up a name.
Yeah.
And I thought she said Sean John. I could be wrong.
No, Art said
Sean John. It was Sean.
It was ISIS.
No, it was Sean John Mark S something.
Jacobs.
Something. It was something.
Sean John Mark
something. But I said she didn't put the clothing on.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Sean John and Mark Jacobs.
She said Sean John something. Because I was like, whoa.
Shit, that's that lady that was talking in there with Art. The one that called back later was like, I want to take back everything I said.
Because I ain't going to jail for nobody.
For nobody.
She was like, everything I just said, take that off the live. I don't.
But what did the canvassers was saying though? I like the exchange between Sharon and Gloria.
Call a prosecutor.
Did y'all see when Gloria came back in here and snatched that purse and that Burn said her back healed up now?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Burn was the only one that didn't. He didn't certify. He didn't write his name on that stuff.
And I don't blame him.
He didn't. But I
my
was
name in that
surprised
mess.
of the lady with the blonde hair because she was really the one that was got it going with Leighton and them.
That's exactly what I'm saying. She came in and said, that is illegal. You literally cannot do that.
That is a felony.
That is a felony. That's what she told that. That's why that lady was scared. She said,
she was scared as hell. She was like, look, I'm just trying to fix it every time I talk. But when Art got her to talk, and I was sitting there all kinds of
listen, if I'm telling you, lady, shut up.
I'm telling you on my phone, like I'm gonna be like, shut
please
up.
Shut up.
Shut up. All right, no, he can get somebody
and then at the same time, Art, keep talking.
Right. We said both.
Keep talking, Art.
We said both. Looking just like Menace to Society. Yep. I dropped the bottle of beer at 12:30. Yep, it was 1:30. Yep.
That's exactly. I said, keep going. This mug is just. I said, wow, this is real illegal around here. And what they do?
Keep reading our comments.
So I got another comment.
Okay.
Oh, I got some comment. Woo, y'all comments popping. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to everybody, but I'm gonna read this one. The Gloria Campbell said the mayor will lie at all costs. John Maley said, I think he would definitely be charged in the cover up of these kids. We need to watch real closely and not let them try and use the political system to cover up for him. He needs to and should do prison time for trying to help these two people get away with this crime. And then Gloria Campbell said, Gloria needs to be gone. She did election fraud. So y'all have two different conversations. John saying we as residents need to keep our foot on the gas about these kids, and Gloria saying that Gloria did election fraud. So,
yeah, but you'll get more people to come out for a Christmas tree lighting than you will get to go down to city council to stand behind the lady that we was down there when they had the special meeting for the kids.
Now
when is
the next city council meeting?
The next city council meeting for them to.
I'm just saying, we need to call. We need a call to action.
Yep.
We need to pack our city council.
Yep, we do.
We need to show up for these babies. We need to show up for these kids.
We need to show up for these mamas.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Von Trees,
right?
For Crystal, we need to show up.
Right.
Yeah. Because we're moms.
Right.
A lot of people.
Right. And I could not imagine, just like, Miss Shawnee Davis. She is, she lost 2 kids different times. Mm-hmm. And Crystal Cooper lost both of her babies at the same time. She got her daughter left. And I heard her say that the daughter was, a surprise. It slipped up on her or something, like she wasn't expected. And now she said she just hugged her tight. Either she wrote that or she said that on the live or something. And I was like, what would she do? And because if you look at some of her pictures on Facebook, those kids were always immaculately dressed. Mm-hmm. Those boys always had a fresh haircut. It was no doubt that they were not well taken care of by their mother and their father. Mm-hmm. So shouts out to that family unit right there.
Right, because they were with their dad. Like they had that good.
Right.
When they know they loved by both of their parents.
Right.
They know they're, and then to hear the dad talk about how they took him and handcuffed him and took him down to the station and then took him to Hurley to get his blood drawn. Like, how dare you? This man, his kids were fighting for their life at that moment.
And that's what you do.
And
y'all got some breaking news in y'all comments.
Oh, what's the breaking news? Come on now.
Gloria sent that one lady a text message to apologize to her. But she didn't apologize to Sharon and the guy across from her that asked her did Gloria send her one. So what was she apologizing for? Fix the light.
Nah, it's about to go.
It's about to go.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to read y'all comments.
I can read them right here though.
Okay.
They still come
I'm getting kicked off the set,
Oh,
y'all.
here, you can use
Damn
mine.
Skippy, you just came in here and took over.
Here.
Did I?
Go ahead.
Well,
I'm just messing with you.
He's trying to pick me up. I don't want to get in the camera.
Okay,
Can you handle that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I left my charger.
So what's
We
up
don't
with
mess
that?
with
Did
them
y'all know
androids.
that?
No, I didn't know that because she should have been
Miss King,
apologized.
get us hit. What happened?
That didn't happen today, did it?
Was that had to be at the Genesee at the where art was recorded.
I went down there today, though, was it?
No, they was done. They certified.
Yeah, they certified it.
So they was
They
done with everything.
Oh, she said she apologized for the way she was speaking disrespectful.
Yeah, because she was hot.
She was defensive.
Everything. Sound guilty of doing something. The thing is, when you're that passionate about trying to prove something that clearly is wrong is right, that's a trick tactic to make you. Is to get you to believe. Like, damn, maybe I am tripping.
Come over last
because I mean, Sharon,
for you 2 days
what's
ago.
up?
When she said I sent the email and they said, well, show us a copy, and she said it don't even matter no more.
No. Yeah. But my thing is,
she ran that.
Who is the dude? What's the dude's name? Who asked what he said? Well, what's the date on that? Oh,
was it Vern? He wasn't buying me. He wasn't for no cash.
Yeah, because listen, when he said, well, what's the date on hers? She said, hey, this is when I thought I was like, Sharon. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then she totally
because she kept saying, I got the reason why as soon as I heard that precinct, whatever they was talking about, didn't balance is because what? Leave me alone. So she said the reason why she said these now you know I'm too nosy to figure. I need to know what you're saying. Oh, they told me I gotta keep talking. Hurry up and tell us so I can know what you said. So Gloria was sitting there and she was like, the reason why you wanted some candy, you did all of that interrupting my television show for some candy. Man, get her out. Clear the set. So she said, as soon as I heard that it was precinct so-and-so that was messed up, instantly, I knew in my mind what happened. They didn't count these 49 ballots. And I'm sitting there like 49 damn ballots.
So you mean to tell me 49 people who signed up for absentee ballots that literally signed the paper asking for an absentee ballot so they can send their stuff in before the election so they don't have to go to the polls.
Right.
Walked in, drove all the way past the poll that they could have just went and voted in. Listen, and dropped that on.
You can't even do that.
What you mean you can't do
that? On
that?
election day, you have to vote at your polling place. Unless somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but on election
is that not what Gloria said on 49 ballots?
Gloria said
she came and picked them up from the
I know what she said now. She said them 49 people all came from the same precinct.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Those, you don't have to
but
talk
on
about
election day,
somebody
you have to vote at your polling place. Now,
I thought you can vote at City Hall on election day.
If you voting in person, you have to vote at your polling place on election day, unless you register and vote on the same day.
That's the only reason that you would go down to City Hall is to register and vote. Because she said they came and turned in their absentee ballot.
You can register and vote the same day. So you got a kid, they turned 18, they not registered, they can, or you let somebody never registered, they can register and vote at City Hall the same day on election day.
Gloria
but if I decide to vote on election day, I got to go to my polling place. Unless
take that.
Shut up. Well, Gloria said now that something must have happened because I know everybody ain't just missed that. Gloria said now them 40.
Everybody ain't missed that. One person
caught it.
Gloria.
49 people from the same precinct just happened to come in on election
And
day.
that's in that bucket that can't be opened.
And the precinct was never.
I don't know, but everything that she had to say was in buckets that could not be opened.
But my question
the duplicates
is,
were in the buckets that could not be opened.
Nobody else from any other precinct came. Now I could understand if you had 7, hell, maybe even 11 people come in from one precinct, but to have 49, did they take the bus? I'm just wondering.
What they bring?
49 people. 49 people from one precinct came down to City Hall and dropped off their absentee ballot. Now, the other part of that, just to tell Jamaica go sit down.
It's the book.
Gotta be. Gotta be, because what?
Y'all got comment.
I got a question for you.
Wait a minute. Now the other part of that 49. Now you know I'm gonna forget.
I got the question. I know about how about the 88% turn-in rate for the absentee ballot?
Now Linda Poley damn near chewed my head off. She said I don't have the data and the stats, and how do I know that never happened in the history of never?
Because it hasn't. Tell her pull the stats. 88%. First of all, that was a long, complicated ballot. We all know that. We can. I don't think nobody can argue with that.
No, because
88% of the people. We normally arguing about low voter turnout.
Anywhere.
88% of the people that got an absentee ballot turned it in.
And how many absentee ballots were sent out?
Like over 10,000.
An insane amount.
Yep, like almost 10,000.
How many on a regular? How many voters come out usually?
About that total.
But the voter.
You hear me? So make these numbers make sense.
But
so
Ms. Inez said the number roll hadn't been updated. The voter roll hadn't been updated since when?
84.
1984. I know it's Miss. I don't know if it's been since 84, but Miss Inez said that voter roll hadn't been updated in a long time. Because you remember in the primary, that dead lady had got that absentee ballot.
Not just one.
Well, I only knew of one dead lady. I knew the rest of the dead people didn't tell
who
me.
had got like absentee applications and all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I was talking about the 49 ballots and the 49 people. Now wait a minute. This is what I want to say about the 49 ballots. That Gloria said that 49 people from that one precinct came in and dropped them off on City Hall. Now, she said instantly. And she said, and my co-worker, she did like this. She turned this way too, and she was pointing to Davina. She said, my co-worker know what happened too. Now I said, Self, when you was watching this the other day, matter of fact, Self, this was last week. When you was watching this last week, Self, did you not see Davina's ass sit down there and look like she was about to cry? Because she couldn't figure out what was going on. And I said back to myself, yes, you did. So I said, I had another conversation with my other self, and I said, well, Self, look. Now, well, it's just a few of them that we all get together to collectively make one. Okay. So I said to the other self, I said, Self, now, 49 ballots sitting there on the desk is just not something that you're just going to forget. You're just not going to forget 49 ballots. Right. As they were sitting there asking Gloria, why does this say 100 and this one say 12? And why does she was just sitting there and she just sat there because she didn't know. But Gloria came in and said instantly, I knew what happened. I said it was the 49 ballots. How did Davina forget 49 ballots? And that's when I started saying to the damn screen again, Davina, say something, dog. She's throwing you under the bus. Say something.
Oh yeah, for sure she threw her under the bus.
And she said, I don't know. I'm not the election supervisor. Did she say that?
I'm not the boss.
Yeah, I'm not the boss.
Because she is the election supervisor.
But she said, I'm not the boss around here. Nobody. I'm not the boss. You know, things were messed up when Inez was here. And Sharon was like, well, we're not going to go there with Inez because she's not here to defend herself.
She had nothing to do with this election, right? She didn't work this election.
And she said
she worked the last one. She threw everybody. She threw Miss Inez. She threw Davina. She threw the little old ladies that volunteer at the polls, work at the polls. She threw everybody under the bus. And then she rolled over them. Then she backed up. And then she popped on them.
She sure did.
And then she got down and grabbed that purse. And her back was
I liked it when she wasn't signed that when they asked her for that John Hancock.
Oh, no, she wasn't signing that. So Sharon said, since you was over these people, and these people is under you,
Gloria Campbell put some buses in the comments.
I'm gonna need you to sign right here. She was like, well, last week when I went shopping with my kids, Sharon said, no. I'm gonna need you to sign right here because you telling me what your people said. Yesterday at Kroger's, they had to say, Gloria was talking about some stuff that I didn't even understand what Gloria was talking about. She kept going around and around and around and around.
Yeah.
What happened to our comment reader?
Oh, ain't not Gloria. She just said Gloria Campbell put some buses. I don't know. Gloria, is them the jail buses that you saying come in the city hall?
Or the little short yellow buses that drop them off?
It looked like the little short yellow buses. Where it looked over here, allegedly. These could be the short yellow buses
that drop them off in the morning. Allegedly. Yeah. Come on back in here, comment reader. How you just going? We'll have a new comment reader.
They trying to take you from the chilling circle. You watched the Mom and George. I damn near broke a feeling.
Why she said short yellow?
Oh, yeah. I told you. I seen it right.
Clarified.
Yeah.
She said the short yellow.
Let me go back up because y'all got some more comments.
Okay, go ahead and read them. Let's read them for you.
Put your glasses on so you can see me.
These comments good. So I'm gonna go back up a little bit.
So while she going back up looking for the comments, why you think that the council canceled the meeting for this week? They can't say it had to do with Thanksgiving because they moved it to Tuesday to accommodate people because of Thanksgiving. Then they canceled the meeting that they had on Tuesday. And then number 2 said that they wasn't going to have a quorum. So then I had another conversation. I said, Self, how did number 2 know that it wasn't going to be a quorum? Because I know number 2, the doctor, that I don't know if it can listen. What is her degree in? I know she's gonna come on here or send somebody on here to let me know. Parkologist, let me know. Because she gonna come. She say a whole bunch of slick stuff on Facebook. So I'm gonna go there too. She be slick, and then she go down there to city council and read all of them good speeches about how fair and loving and decorum and all of that stuff, and she be taking shots like everybody else on Facebook. So shots back. No, wait a minute, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
I want to know how she knew it wasn't gonna be no quorum this week.
Because she called them.
She can't call everybody.
Shit. Then they get together with Eric.
You can't call more. That is.
Hold up. Then they did it on live on YouTube. I got to get back with Eric and get today. When they all did a huddle and stripped him.
April 4th, what did he say? February 14th? Wasn't it Valentine's Day or something like that? Or April 14th?
Okay, I think it's something like that. They've been getting together doing stuff.
Because he said Attorney Kim told them.
Ain't even the hard thing. I'm sorry. It's not the hard thing to do. You can have somebody call and see if people gonna come. But and if 4 of them say no, they not. If 5 of them say no, they not coming. They know they not coming. How many they need for quorum? 5, right?
But they all say they ready to get. They ran on. We want to get the city business of the city done. And we're gonna change. They ran on that.
Tell you something. I heard dude on the Christian station talked about how we didn't have degrees and wasn't qualified, and he ran on. He was gonna bring qualified people, and he wasn't qualified in degrees. So
on the Christian station, not the Jesus station.
The man with the Jesus is the cross embroidered on his head.
I heard that. So don't tell me what people ran on. That ain't what we. That's not what we talked. That ain't even that.
Not the guy with the Jesus on his hat, is it?
Yeah, that's the Jesus hat guy.
Oh,
Listen to me.
What would Jesus?
I wonder what
John Maley. Oh, wait.
No,
I'm losing my comments.
Gloria
Gloria Campbell said, I don't know how Neely sleeps at night with covering up the death of 2 innocent children. Because at the end of the day, going back to what you said, these are babies and they died.
Yeah.
So like that's serious. Like we can talk about how we can spin it how we want to spin it, but that's the most serious thing ever. Somebody kid died.
Man.
And
I just don't know as a mother how she, like, I don't even know how she breathing. I know she got her other daughter that she got to stay here, and she got to. But I would just be broke. I would be broken. Like I would be devastated. Like, whew. And then to have nobody and it seemed like a slap in the face to her because allegedly he won.
Allegedly.
Look, I said everything we said was allegedly. You know, and that's gotta feel like.
But I want her to know this. I want her to know this, and I don't know who knows her, who can get a message to her. But the city showed out for her babies. Mm-hmm. People at those polling sites were coming to vote, and they were talking about the fact that they weren't voting for him because of what happened with her babies. So it's
then
so
the
many
one
people
lady
that
in high school told him
snapped out on him.
Yeah,
about those babies. So it is people.
Yeah,
that's why you say allegedly, because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't care how much they're trying to sell it for, because people showed out. The city came out young, old. And
but then to flip the coin and get rid of my main man Barton.
That was
just some low down stuff. That was low down. We already know he ain't like Barton because he came in under Mayor Weaver.
Well, you know what? You can't even say that though, because he kept him. If he would have gotten rid of Barton when he first started. When he first went in office, it would have been one thing.
Right.
I mean, mayors do that. People do that.
That's right. They got it right. Yeah. But Barton was doing his job. Barton was doing a damn good job and still was doing a good job.
And told the truth. And come on.
And stood by it. He's still, that man already retired. Okay. So he already getting a pension. He getting a paycheck. And he could have continued to receive this paycheck, and all he had to do was just say a lie. Just change his report, and he stood up
for his
and said no.
And
I'm
that's
standing by my report.
Be there,
right? And not what's SpongeBob had that? No, the chief, Theragon Wiggins. What's his name? Theragon. Theron, yeah, Wiggins.
Where the hell you get these names from?
I would tear up.
Listen, Alexa said we need to demand that Dirty Wear Neely step down.
Well, listen, you got to get people to counsel.
Stand behind you.
You know, it just can't be Miss Cooper and her attorney and Art standing there, and her best friend Chantel. Shout out to the best friends that's standing up.
John Maley said they voted, when he said that he mean council, they voted to have an investigation, and Councilwoman Lewis walked out trying to avoid an investigation about these kids. That was sad to see her do that. That was sad.
Yeah, and then she came back. Where was she at? On Facebook or something? And did she say it on Facebook or did she say it in the meeting where she said she didn't walk out? I've been seeing what y'all been saying on Facebook. She said she held the meeting for as long as she could, but she had a PTO, something to do that next morning. She gave this big long explanation.
Ain't no explanation when it comes to somebody's
baby. You just had to stay there for a few more minutes.
They stayed at 4 in the morning to get rid
of Eric. Right. They sat there patiently when they wanted to get rid of Eric. Show that same energy
for our little black babies. That's all I'm saying. Our little black baby shouldn't have to be no sacrifice for nothing.
Oh, so I'm gonna go back to somebody. Remember the comment I just read when somebody said, "How does Neely sleep at night?"
Mm-hmm.
Becky Brown said, "How does Mrs. Neely sleep at night?" Because children
Is
is very
laying next to
sensitive
that
for
man.
mothers.
I always wonder how the kids, because if not, let me tell you something. Couldn't be mine. I would have been talking about them. Thanksgiving is coming up. That you know you ain't nothing. You is a sneaky mug. Let me tell you, you are going to jail, brother. Okay.
I don't know.
Give me all the bank account numbers.
You hear me? Let me know something because, dog, what?
Being married, I wouldn't know what to say to my husband. Like,
hold up, I mean, Paul, talking to the mic.
I wouldn't know what to say to my husband if I knew that he was behind this. Like, you fired the chief. We know something that's going on.
But he lied so calmly. He probably lying to her too.
This is my thing. When I'm not going to listen. As a child, okay?
As a child.
With a parent in that position, you see stuff. You question it. Because people that you look to that think that know stuff, you like, dang, you paying more attention to it than me. But like, if you're questioning me about it, of course, I got first access, so I can answer you correctly. Mm-hmm. Like, well, if this person comes to me and they're saying, oh, well, what's your mama, whoop, this and that, I ain't agree, so I asked, Ma, what about whoop, and I heard this and that, and I thought, does this mean this and that?
She sure do, and now Adrian will go back and say, I'm gonna ask my mama,
and I will, because that's what I do, because I need to know the ins and outs, and if it doesn't seem right, why you made this decision. Mm-hmm. And if I knew, or I would see all of these things of my parent, or somebody that I look up to like that, where I would question it. And then to see different things, to see that it's true, I don't know. It's just different. You see things a different way. You pay attention to different things. Like I said, I asked my mom when I see a majority of people didn't agree with certain things. Well, what's up with this? Because these people said this. And if how are they looking at it like this? Explain it to me why you went against what majority thinks versus what y'all, make me see what y'all saw. Mm-hmm. And I did that all the time. So if he can make, or if they're not like that, I don't know. But that's just me, because I gotta know why, and I'm gonna defend you to the end, right, wrong, in between,
right.
But I need to know. Let me know.
Let me know what's going on.
And that's my biggest thing. So like, as I don't know as a wife, because I'm not in that position, but as a child, it's like,
right,
that's how I would be like, well, what you doing? Because these kids died. Like, they're saying you're covering this up. Now this is happening. I'm not a dummy, daddy.
You get fired to fire chief. First chance you got.
You either resign.
First chance.
So make this make sense, because all
you either resign or you getting fired.
Right. And then then the deputy chief then retired. And
make this all make sense.
And he giving a press conference about an average citizen recognized what a C4 bomb looked like. What? Man, I wanted to just slam the damn TV. And don't nobody know what no C4 bomb look like.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like what? And then Chief Green standing there going along with it like somebody found it.
Chief trying to play us like we play.
Right. Yeah. But see, that's what he thinks. Like it's gonna blow over.
Because I'm gonna tell them a bomb came to the city.
Bomb came and
we caught it,
and we found it, and everybody gonna be focused on
things that. Like that. I would ask, because like I'm not lying to you. Like, when things will be happening, and I would see, because we all have social medias. We're in that generation. If I saw some stuff that I'm like, dang, like all these people are talking about this or talking about that, I'm calling you first thing. Like, so what's up with this? And what's this? And explain this to me. So when I'm talking to these people and explaining to these people, I know for real.
Right.
So you can't come at me and say, no, because you don't know about this or that. No, tell me the truth.
Right.
So when it comes to certain things, it's just like, how can you walk around confidently saying that's my daddy when you see all this stuff? Because I can confidently say that's my mama.
And you know what? And I'm glad. What Jamaica? We was having a moment.
I'm this right here just broke me. And I know y'all getting close. I don't know how long y'all show is, but Alexa said
after this comment.
Okay. Alexa said
I had something.
I don't even know if I want to read it because this is gonna be a bad way to end. Those kids in that house had to be scared to death. That is an awful way to die. Smoke and fire. Neely needs to go. He needs to go.
And seriously, and I know people who was there when those kids on Euclid, that house fire on Euclid. Mm-hmm. The neighbors were trying to help save the kids, and the girl said, I heard those kids screaming and take the last scream and everything, and she said.
What she said, one out there in the Regencies that seen the hand or something.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling you that I know
the one with the one little boy jumped out the window.
One, she talked him into doing that,
and he was trying to get the rest of them to come.
I mean, listen, I tell you whose people it was if you want me to, but it's and you know what I'm saying. She said, AD, I listened to them kids scream till they stopped. She said, I want that. She's begging for that house to be shut down or taken down. She wants that house gone just because she's like, her daughter used to play with the kids, and like she was over there trying to she had burns from getting the little boy out and talking to him. The other kid, she said, can you find something to put over you to jump through the window? And they were like, I'm scared. She said she got that. She talked the one little boy into jumping out, but the other ones you could hear him. And she said it was the scream. But she wants that house taken down just for the memory. So I know them little boys were scared because they didn't know what to do. And I bet the oldest was trying to protect the little brother, like, because that's what I would have been doing. I couldn't imagine being in that situation with my sister. Like, I'm the oldest. I got to protect my sister in this. I don't know what to do because everything went out my head. And to be in charge of something like this, it's like, okay, now I'm really the oldest. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I got my little brother here or my little sister here, and I gotta save us. And I could imagine him first one going. Then it's sad. I bet they were scared. And like I said, nobody can
cover it up.
Yeah.
That's why isn't that the most important thing?
That is. And why does it take the whole nation to see how important it is, but
before the city and our
shame, why are other people helping him cover it up?
Right. Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Shame on everybody that's not reporting it. Shame on everybody that's not down there supporting this lady. Shame on every single person that could help and won't help. That's what I'm saying. We got 19,000. I'm with Mayor Nitty. She wasn't on that. I never heard her speak about anything. I worked like with her
a couple times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Never heard her say anything. She wanted justice for her babies. And shame on people making this political and won't help. Because, I remember they said we're doing it for political gain. Well, baby, we ain't gaining a thing. I was gonna say the two boys, but it was just the one guy, Vontrice Davis. He needs his mama needs justice too. We can keep screaming the same thing, and we just gonna keep riding down the street seeing balloons and crosses and T-shirts. I mean, that's just what it is. But hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, seriously.
It is, but seriously.
This is Flint. And then, you know, they still celebrate. They had the tree light yesterday, so they still moving along. You know, the world don't stop. You know, and that's the sad part. Pastor Randolph used to say, you think that your job can't make it without you? Die.
And watch them keep going.
Die and see.
So how y'all ending it, AD?
And that's it. Happy Thanksgiving
Die.
to you all.
Oh
my God. That is happy Thanksgiving. Live.